And on to another topic. Do you want to stay healthy, but maybe that sweet tooth of yours is kind of getting in the way? We'll take a look because we have something for you.
Well, spring is almost here, which means it's time for new beginnings. Many people want to improve their eating habits, but are not sure where to start. We are joined this morning by Sylvia Meléndez-Klinger, chef and registered dietitian, with some tips to get started on the path to balanced and healthy eating. Sylvia, thank you so much for being here this morning.
My pleasure, thank you.
Well, Sylvia, we see them all over the internet, everywhere we turn, these fad diets. But, you know, we find that most of them just don't work. So tell us, what really works?
Right, and you know, in my 30+ years practicing nutrition, I've seen them all come and go. And what really sticks that is more effective is about building healthy habits. It's about finding the balance between the foods and the beverages that we drink every day and the exercise that we do, and building patience. This takes time. It's challenging, but this is why we have Team Up for National Nutrition Month, to really bring you some great simple tips that will help you to really be more successful.
Well, and that's the key word here, success. We really do want to be more successful. We want to stick to our goals. But Sylvia, tell us, is there any way we can do that without having to cut out our favorite foods and our favorite drinks?
Absolutely. And you know, and we're humans. We are drawn to foods that taste really good. Unfortunately, sometimes they have a lot of calories. So we have to find a way to really decrease the calories without sacrificing taste. A great approach, for example, simple, is by including beverages with low or no calories. And studies have shown that people that actually include them versus just plain water actually lost more weight, kept off the weight longer, and actually were less hungry during the day. So it's the simple little steps that you can take, that you can master them, like whether including the low-calorie beverages, or eating from a smaller plate, or in fact sleeping a little more, or eating a variety of foods in your plate, at least from 3 different groups in every meal. These little things, you know, it's like you can actually lose weight, save the calories without really making a huge sacrifice. Those tiny little steps, and then you can graduate, when you master those, to more challenging habits that are hard to cut off. Well, to, you know, work with them.
Speaking of that, I have to tell you, I don't have just one sweet tooth. I think all of my teeth are sweet. So that's always kind of a challenge when I'm trying to stick to a healthy eating plan. So do you have any, I don't know, swaps for us, for those of us with sweet teeth?
Yes. And I'm the master of swapping, you know, for foods that taste good but have a little bit less calories. And snacking is so important because we need to have some snacks to take us over to the next meal. But snacking has become a meal replacement. We're eating as many calories in snacking as we do on a meal. So a great way to keep a snacks under 100 calories is like with wonderful Halo's mandarin, you know, eating these fruits that are in season. They are sweet, they are seedless, they are packed with vitamin C, they're portable, and they're only 50 calories. So finding those little things that have lots of flavor, but lower in calories, but you know, in packed nutrition, it's like, you know, all together, coming all together for really making us enjoy what we have, but with less calories.
Absolutely. My cameraman's actually over here saying, oh, those are my favorite. So we're with you on that. Now,
I love them.
My sister does something actually that's interesting called mindful eating. Can you explain to our viewers what that is?
You know, I love talking about mindful eating because that is the art of really focusing on the moment. And when it comes to eating, you have to focus and pay attention to that. So that way you can engage all the senses, the taste, the hearing, the vision, the touch, all, and even what we call now the umami, which is like really enjoying to the max while you're eating. And that way you really will give your brain enough time, especially, you know, when you chew those small little bites 15 times, you give your mind enough time to register and say, okay, I'm about 3/4 full. That's about right, without having to count calories all the time. So it's an easy way, but you know, to really be more in touch with how much food and beverages your body need. And it's an easy way, but you have to dedicate the time to really be more mindful. I'm not saying that you have to, you know, close your eyes and spend lots of time chewing your food, but you really got to give it time and a priority to concentrate and to focus more on the things that you're putting in your body every day.
Absolutely. Sylvia, our health should be the priority. So I'm so glad you joined us today to give us these wonderful tips and help us get on track. Sylvia, thank you so much. Where can we go for more information?
Absolutely. For all these tips and many more and recipes, you can go to my blog at HispanicNutrition.com. HispanicNutrition.com.
We sure will. Sylvia, thank you again for joining us.
Thank you for your time.
Now stay where you are. The Morning Blend will be right back.